times I finally found out that my true self is divided into two. One, one with the where I'm not really a part of the music industry of the 90s, and the other one, which is the latter part, is part of the music industry extremely, with, like, you know, the rock music and hip hop and everything from the 90s that you know, was that boomed suddenly in the mid 90s or early mid 90s. But the before that, just a little bit of span before that, I was into like disco, like clubs and everything. I think I should be able to use my or divide my clothes wisely now between the two. Well, thanks for talking to you, buddy, and I'll meet you up in the main entrance of the E1, and I'm gonna get myself some fresh clothes and also ammunition. I'm gonna get some a job or something. Do some tasks to get some credits, and we can drink up again once we see each other. I have to go now. Thanks for doing some pleasure business with me. I'm glad I was able to record a hologram of our conversation, and I'll be able to review that. In the meantime, I'm doing so. I'm gonna change some clothes. I mean, change my clothes right now. Just be able to check out what I bought. Bought a couple of clothes, and totally need to be in fresh clothes and get ready for whatever. Since I don't have a job, my badge will do for now. I'm gonna do some spying and totally need to make errands for myself just to acquire my ammunition or whatever, and get a job totally with what I'll be having, and but I have to dress up for that. I think I'll be able to downgrade to the music profile. Anyway, I did like what I was wearing. It was gonna be something that didn't have to be the music type kind. Actually, just a regular model, or clothes model, or brand model, and you just have to check out the music clothes. Let me change my getup now. Good thing I'm really booted up for this attire, and it's totally gonna be a real get up for that job that I'm gonna get as a police, or I totally didn't have to ignore these other types of music types, clothes, and the it's really something totally kind of rebellious. Although to be a part of the revolutionary reggae music and the grunge, and also like classic rock and everything, like all of which I didn't really intend to be a part of, but that's part of growing up, and really have to still manage to wear them now for this job that I'm gonna get in the field out there with ammunition, so that if anything happens, it won't ruin the clothes, and it's totally field work, and not gonna waste my other clothes. Though didn't have to ignore these music types. They're still clothes. It was pretty difficult to wear them naturally, or I'm not really comfortable with these type of clothes. But now they're even better. They're actually modeling clothes for Cole Haan. Yeah, Cole Haan shoes were my actually my first expensive shoes in my lifetime, that I wore in the 90s, early 90s, when the fashion was booming, or expensive clothing was booming. That was my first shoes. I didn't wear any Nikes or Adidas or even other sportswear that were really branded in my early days, or in my childhood. I only wore, like, cheap shoes like Dragonfly, and I was actually ignoring the other stuff, like the cool stuff, like the Nikes that I like right now. I was ignoring, I was being not really practical or idealistic. I was being very humble, or something like I didn't want to mess up with my parents' income. I want to be, like, very humble, and totally, that was really pretty much not really unsatisfying, but I really loved the Dragonfly at that time. It gave me some strength of speed, and how to do ninja moves. I think I'm offset to do this job. I'll do some of my speed moves and everything, and totally also need to buy some of those shoes now, the Adidas and Nikes, or any other shoes that I didn't like before. But anyway, it was basically the Cole Haan shoes that was my first one, that was a branded and expensive one, and I totally have to be in that modeling attire with the music types, so that it totally would define me, who I really am. And I think I'm offset to be out and get a job now.